Good morning, children. So in this class, we are going to learn the sixth lesson. So what is the lesson name? Indian rivers and climate. What is the lesson name? Indian rivers and climate. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about the rivers, how it originated, where it started, usually where the rivers will come from, what is the main source of these rivers. So these are what we are going to learn. So what is the holy, which one is the holy river to us? River Ganga. River Ganga. So if you consider in the south side, so we can consider the Kaveri river. So many rivers are there. So many holy rivers are there. So in this class we are going to learn about the rivers. Okay, children? In the previous class what we completed, Nana? In the last class we completed the fifth lesson, textbook part grammar. Textbook part grammar. So that entire grammar textbook part should be completed by you by listening that video. I think all of you completed the textbook part. Now let us learn about this rivers. Okay, so what is meant by river? River is a flowing body of water. What is meant by river? River is a flowing body. What is flowing here? What is flowing? Water. What is flowing? Water. So river means it's a flowing body of water. The river usually flows with what? Water. So here it's a flowing body of water. Okay. So then where does rivers origin? So what is the main source or where it originates? So what is meant by origin? Origin means arise, obtain. Origin means arise. Where these rivers arises? Where it obtain? So here many of the rivers originate from mountains. So where it originates, where it arises, many of the rivers originate from mountains. So where we have mountains now, in the north side of our country, we have Himalayan mountains, isn't it? So what we have, what mountains we have? Himalayan mountains. You can see the picture here. So this is the Himalayan mountains. So from these, many of the rivers originate. Many of the rivers originate or arises. So after arising, then it flows into, after arising, then it flows into plains. So the rivers flows into plains and finally joins the sea. Finally joins the sea. So it originates from the mountains and after that it flows into plains. Consider this is river. So originates originates from the mountains and flows into many plains and finally reaches to sea. Finally reaches to sea. Or finally it joins the sea. Finally where it joins? It joins the sea. The point where a river starts its journey. So the point where a river starts its journey is called as source. What is meant by source? So the particular point where a river starts its journey. Where a river starts its journey. That journey is, that point is known as source. The point where a river starts its journey, that point is known as source. Most of the Indian rivers originate from Himalayas. Where it originate? It originates from Himalayas. Whereas one of the holy river and important river, so that river originates from. So what is that river name? Can you guess? Yes, river Ganga. River Ganga. The Ganga river Ganga. So this river originates from Himalayan mountains. And what is the source of this river? Source of the river Ganga. So the main source of this river Ganga is Gangotri Glaciers. So what is the source of river Ganga? Gangotri Glaciers. Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier. So at which point this river Ganga starts its journey means at Gangotri Glaciers. Where it starts its source, river Ganga starts its journey from Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier. So what is Gangotri Glacier? This Gangotri Glaciers in Himalayas. So what is meant by glacier? So glacier means a slow moving river of ice. Glacier means what? A slow moving river of ice. River of ice. So it's a river, so that moving with ice. So that rivers are called as glacier. So glacier means a slow moving river of ice. So here in Himalayas, in the summer season, the sun rises, or maybe the sun rays falls. Whenever the sun rays falls on these mountains, automatically the snow melts, and this big blocks of ice will move into the river. So that slow moving river of ice is called as glacier. The slow moving river of ice is called as glacier, or you can call it as glacier. Glacier or glacier. Okay. So did you understand now what is meant by glacier? So glacier is nothing but a slow moving river of ice. So that ice will melt and it flows into that river. So ice moving river. You can say that instead of water, the ice will move slowly in those rivers. So if you keep your finger or hand in that river, means it's just like the temperature in minus degrees, minus 5 degrees or minus 6 degrees. In that temperature, or maybe 5 degrees or 6 degrees Celsius. So that is called as a glacier. That is called as a glacier. So which is the source of this river Ganga? So the source of river Ganga starts from Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier. So what are these Gangotri Glaciers? The Gangotri Glaciers are in Himalayas. So here Every river flows in a particular path, or maybe certain path it will flow. So what is meant by path, Nana? The way. The way is known as path. Every river flows in a certain path. That path is known as course. So what is meant by course? Source we know. So what is meant by course? The path of a river. Path of a river. River is known as course. Path of the certain path. That certain path is known as course. Course of a river. The path in which way. Path means what? Way. In which way it is going. That way is called as course of a river. So what we have to call this way? Path. Path of a river is known as course of a river. Certain path. Every river will flows in certain way. No? That way itself is known as course of a river. So that way we are calling it as path. Path of a river is known as course. Path of a river is known as course. So so what is this path of the river means? Here the course of the river flows through the plains. So how it passes? It passes, the course of the river passes through the plains, and then finally it ends at sea. Where it ends? It ends at sea. Did you understand? It starts at mountains, and the point it arises at certain point. That point is known as, it arises certain point. So that point is known as source, and the path in which it passes, this path is known as course. And so the course of the river passes through the plains, and finally it joins into the ends at sea. So this is sea. Where it ends? It ends at this point. This point, the point at which it meets the sea. The point at which the river meets the sea, that point is known as mouth. What is that? Mouth. So mainly we should know the three. One is source, course, and mouth. Source, course, and mouth. So what is meant by mouth? Mouth means the point at which the river meets the sea. The point at which the river meets the sea is known as mouth. The point at which the river meets the sea is known as, the point at which the river meets the sea is known as mouth. So if you observe this, so here the river is meeting the sea at this point. So this point is known as mouth. This point is known as mouth. So this is the main important things that we have to know about the river. So where it arises, where it flows, the path of the river is known as course, the arising point of the river is known as source, and the meeting, the end point where it meets the sea, that meeting point of the sea is known as mouth. Okay, children. So mainly we have to, what is meant by river? So where it originates. So what are the main important things in river? Source, course and mouth. So source is a point where a river starts its journey. Course means the path of a river, and mouth means the point at which the river meets the sea is called as mouth. Okay children, the next topic, tributaries and distributaries. So that we will learn in the next class. Okay children, thank you.